Keep moving. Clemson at Florida State. I need some help on this one too.
Oh, this is strange.
Clemson -3.5 on the road. We got a road favorite here, but it's short. Total 51. I wanted to take the points here with Florida State when I first saw this.
It's not enough, right? It's not enough.
It's not enough. It's
not
not.
enough. No.
I think I've talked myself back around the other way. Clemson's been quietly winning games here. They've won it in a bunch of different ways. The defense can lock up when it needs to. It's won a shootout before.
They're
Clemson's
6-0.
Yeah,
they're only
6-0.
3-3 against the spread.
Yeah, they
So
are.
they're underwhelming a couple times, right? People remember these things more when they bet. They'll be like, yeah, they're good, but they're not great, or they don't cover. Like you always hear that all the time. Who is Florida State? What are they, B-How? I mean, their win over LSU to me just doesn't look as impressive as it did. Tennessee made LSU look bad. I was like, oh man, they're not competitive in the SEC. So I downgraded it for that. I don't know what Florida State is. 4-2 against the number. Last two games have gone under. I don't know.
The last two give me
getting
pause.
More points, should they not?
Number one in the ACC in pass defense is Florida State. They were tremendous on third down against NC State, so they've got that. What concerns me, Jordan Travis has been tremendous at quarterback. 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, ran for 100 yards against NC State. I mean, I could see Florida State being ready for this and winning this at home. My concern is the last two games you just mentioned. They lost 31-21 to Wake. Lost 19-17 to NC State. So lower scoring. That surprised me, especially against Wake, that you couldn't put up more points than that. This is probably I think it's what you said in the beginning. This isn't enough points for me for Florida State. I think I'm Clemson here.
Plays to the under, though, doesn't it? This is an under game. Clemson and NC State was what, 30-20? I think it was. Clemson beat NC State 30-20. So I think this game plays out like that. It's, and the number's 51.5. Is it 50? Let me see. Consensus number 51, let's call it, for the purposes of the show. It's more 51s than 51.5. It's an under. It's an under game.
Clemson's 27-3 on the road as a favorite over the last 30 games.
That's pretty good.
Now, a lot of that's when they were a juggernaut. So take that for what it's worth. But if they win this game, they win it by more than 3.5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
A little bit of hesitation, but last thing before we move to the next game, when you go to make a play or you come up with a number and you go, why isn't it higher? A lot of times that results in the home dog. Like this is one of those ones where you sit there in a book and sometimes it's just wrong. Sometimes it should be 5.5 or 6.5, and then let the bets come in on Florida State. Book starting this game at 3.5 has me going, all right, where's the blind spot? Where am I missing? But it under feels like that's the side that I like best.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on another video right here on the screen. And if you really liked it, consider subscribing below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.